It's interesting how a deck of cards became something people trust with their lives. Whether you actually go to a tarot reader or your TikTok For You page is filled with it, quietly giving you anxiety, if you clicked on this, you're probably curious about it. Tarot didn't begin as magic. It began as a game. In the 15th century, Renaissance Italy, tarot cards, then called tarocchi, appeared in noble courts in cities like Milan, Ferrara, and Venice. They evolved from ordinary playing cards, but with something new added: a set of extra allegorical trump cards, known as triomphi. These trumps depicted symbolic figures: the lovers, death, justice, the emperor. Images that reflected medieval ideas about life, morality, fate, and power. The Fool, interestingly, didn't even belong to the numbered sequence at first. It stood outside the system, a kind of a wild card. These decks were hand-painted, expensive, and owned by the elite. They weren't spiritual tools. They were used for a complex, tic-tacking card game played socially by the nobility. For centuries, tarot had nothing to do with divination. The meaning of tarot changed much later, in 18th century France. At this time, Europe was fascinated by mysticism, secret knowledge, and ancient civilizations. French occultists began to reinterpret tarot not as a game, but as a symbolic system. One key figure, Anthony Court, claimed that tarot contained ancient Egyptian wisdom hidden in its imagery. This claim wasn't historically accurate, but it was powerful. It reframed tarot as something mystical and timeless. In the 1770s, he created the first tarot deck designed specifically for fortune telling, along with methods for reading the cards. This marked the real beginning as tarot as divination. Not because the cards changed, but the reading of them did. In the late 19th century, tarot became central to the Western occult revival. Groups like the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn in London studied tarot as a symbolic map of spiritual and psychological development. They linked the cards to astrology, numerology, and esoteric philosophy. This period shaped tarot as we recognize it today. In 1909, Golden Dawn member A.E. Waite commissioned artists Pamela Coleman Smith to design a new deck, the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. For the first time, every card, including the minor arcana, was fully illustrated, making the meanings more intuitive and narrative. This deck became the template for most tarot modern decks. Okay, now that we know the history behind it, we're gonna search for why is it so important nowadays? Why are we seeing tarot everywhere nowadays? I mean, are we that desperate as a society? What's happening to us? Yeah, this is another day, but we're going to continue searching for why is tarot so important nowadays? And I searched my computer, and the first thing, oh my god, the first thing that appeared was the resurgence of tarot in modern culture, particularly among millennials and Gen Z, stems from a blend of desire for self-reflection, a need for comfort in chaotic times, and the democratization of spirituality via social media. While historically associated with occult fortune-telling, modern tarot is largely used as a tool for mindfulness, introspection, and therapeutic non-judgmental self-care. So yeah, it's the change of narrative again. It's happening again. There's an article from Vogue. Interest in tarot and oracle decks is on the rise. This might be why. As belief in traditional religions decreases and the rise of spirituality and skepticism in traditional institutions continues, this form of divination, looking to cards for answers for future, present, or past events, is on the rise. According to the analytics platform Spate, US searches for tarot cards and how to read tarot cards increased by over 30% during the pandemic. While another study suggests the tarot oracle industry is slated to become a 93 million market by 2027, so that's close. The pandemic served as a major catalyst, with many turning to tarot as a form of self-care and introspection when faced with life's bigger questions and fewer distractions. So I was reading, and basically what it's saying is like celebrities keep creating tarot decks, call them their own because they're kind of special because they're theirs. And Dior, for example, released a limited edition tarot scarf collection. So a lot of celebrities and high-end brands are picking up on this Dawsonism and creating more things around it. That's why it's becoming even more influential. And there's another reason here in the article that says that basically people are searching for a reflective time when using tarot. So it's more of a moment of pause rather than prediction. And that feels nice because we never pause nowadays. So that could be another reason why we're so fascinated by it. It's because we actually can reflect on ourselves and in our lives. Okay, now I'm going to search for, is tarot real? Is it real? Okay, so tarot isn't scientifically real as a predictive tool for concrete facts, but it's considered real by many as symbolic systems for self-reflection, intuition, and gaining psychological insight. So it's not real. Acting as a mirror to one's subconscious to provide guidance, clarity, and perspective on life situations. Oh, so it reflects what you think is happening already, or what's going to happen. Its value lies in its ability to facilitate deeper thinking about personal challenges and goals rather than offering absolute truths about the future. With its accuracy, depending on the reader's skill and the current self-honesty. So it all depends on you. Okay, this was the video. If you liked it, leave something down below, comment something, I don't know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.